everyone. Look at this, look where I am. In these wonderful woods here. This absolute paradise of trees. It smells so good. Everything just feels so good. Look at the sky. Look at this view. Oh, isn't that great? I wish you guys were all here with me. All of you guys would be with me and we would all just sing and have a great time and share vegan food, have great vegan potlucks. But since we can't all be together, what we can do is we can share our experiences anyway. So what I'd like you to do is I want you to start bragging. Yeah, I want you to brag. Yeah, it's totally fine. I know your parents say, well, don't brag, it's not nice. But here, today, it's totally fine to brag. I want you to brag about your vegan journey and what you're buying, what you're doing, how are you changing? Whoa, I'm almost stepping on this big root here. How are you changing? How are you evolving? Okay, so what you do is when you go shopping, let's say you get the soy milk instead of the cow's milk, you get it and you come and write to me, okay? Just say, hey, I did this great thing. Let's say you're trying soy milk. Let's say for some reason you don't like it. I mean, I like it, but let's say you don't like it at first. You say, well, you know, Miss Katie, I didn't like it, but I kept trying and I drank the whole carton and I'm so proud of myself for not giving up. Yay! You know, then come and tell me. Or let's say you have a partner who is refusing to be vegan and you say to that partner, hey, can you please come and watch this documentary with me? And they do, right? They do. Then you tell me that you convinced them. You brag about that. And even if you didn't convince them, but you still talked about it, you had like the guts to talk about it to somebody, then brag about that. Say, you know, I felt really uncomfortable bringing up this idea of these documentaries, but I went ahead and talked to my husband about it, or I talked to my wife about it, or I talked to my mom about it, or I talked to my best friend about it today. And remember one of the documentaries that's only 6 minutes long? It's called don'twatch.org, right? So go there, don'twatch.org. And if you yourself haven't watched it yet, because you've been nervous, part of you is like, oh God, I don't really want to know what goes on. But you've finally got the guts, you were brave enough, then write it. Go and see it and then come and tell me. Brag. Today we're bragging, all right? It's totally fine to brag here at That Vegan Teacher School, at Miss Katie, in my class, at Miss Katie's class. All right, so come and brag about it. Tell me everything that you've done. Let's say you have decided you're sort of like, damn, I really want to be vegan. And you don't really know to start. So you start thinking about it, just thinking about it. And you say, okay, Miss Katie, today I was eating a steak and I really thought about it. I really thought about the animal on my plate and I just felt something. I felt like a little ugh in my heart. Okay, that is something to be proud of because you're opening your mind, you're opening your heart, and you don't come and tell me, brag about it. Brag, in fact, brag anytime you want to on this channel. Anytime that you are proud of going a little bit closer to being a kind-hearted, compassionate person, tell me about it. Tell other vegans about it. We will congratulate you. Let's say, what else? Let's say you have eggs, okay? You're eating eggs and you start to think, oh, you know, I heard about the baby boy chicks and what happens, they get ground up alive at just 1 day old. And, you know, I was eating my eggs and I love the way they taste, but I started to feel something for the first time. I was like, I don't know, maybe I should start saying goodbye to these eggs. And then you start doing that, you start thinking about it, then come and tell me, brag about it. I will be so proud of you. It's okay. I know it's not easy. You're changing your whole life, you know? When you're in the grocery store, let's say you see the whole meat section there and you usually go for it and you start loading up your cart. And today, for the first time, you say, you know what? I'm just gonna put only veggies, fruits, nuts, seeds, and grains in my shopping cart. Because I remembered what Miss Katie said, that peace begins on your plate. So I'm gonna open up my heart. And then you put only those things in your shopping cart, right? And you got home and you're just like, now what? Yikes, I don't have my regular stuff. What do I cook? And then you just rush to bosch.tv for recipes. Or you go to howdoigovegan.com for recipes. Or you just Google healthy vegan recipes online. You know, there's so much out there. So go ahead, be proud of your vegan journey and get there as soon as you can. I am so proud of you guys for being vegan, for trying to be, for just even hanging in here and thinking about it. I know it's not easy. Okay, if you're a parent and you're vegan and your kids aren't and they're making fun of you, well, tell them that Miss Katie says, hey, get on there, get on board. And if you're a kid and your parents are refusing to be vegan, and I know some of you have told me that you got hit because you were forced to eat meat, and And you have dads who are just, well, I'm here with you, okay? You do what you got to do to survive. Remember, being vegan is about doing the best that you can at all times. That's all. It's just doing the best. If you're honestly doing your best, then you're vegan, okay? Don't buy fur. Don't buy wool. Don't buy pillows with feathers in them. And when you buy these other things, and you buy pillows and you say, hey, Miss Katie, I remember to look at the label to make sure that there were no animal products in here, then you tell me, okay? You brag about it. If you're buying some shoes and you make a point of doing some research and you get the vegan shoes, the ones that have no cruelty in it, the ones that don't have any animal skin involved in them, then come and tell me, okay? If you are thinking about throwing out your leather shoes, you haven't yet done it, but you're just starting to look at them and think about it, tell me that. That is still a step. That is a click. Tell me every little click that you have. Tell me about your vegan journey. If you decided to paint your shirt, right? We just like some little paints that you had lying around. You remember, you have to get vegan paints as much as you can. Try to get vegan paint. You know, people throw out paints all the time. That's a whole other topic, but you know, try your best. It's always just about trying your best. If you're making a birthday cake for somebody and you're always used to the same recipe and now you're like, okay, I really want to make a vegan version, then go ahead. Make the vegan version. Figure out how to replace eggs. Don't use cow's milk, and then brag about it. Come and tell me. All right? So I've walked past my bike quite a few times here because every once in a while somebody walks by and I'm just trying to avoid filming them. So I'm kind of walking in a circle here, but I'm looking forward to just exploring this area a lot more. And I want to thank you all again so much for being here. Thank you everybody for supporting me here on this channel, for everybody who's donated some money, for everybody who is subscribing, for everybody who is watching the videos, and press like. And if you don't like the video, then that's okay. Just press don't like. You know, I'm just me. I'm just trying my best. It would be nice if you press like, but you know, you shouldn't lie either, right? So thanks for being here. And coming up on screen are going to be a whole bunch of other videos. Go ahead and press on them too if you're curious. And I will see you guys soon. All right? Love you guys. Don't forget to brag. What are you going to do? Brag. Don't forget to brag. That's right. What are you supposed to do? Brag. Great.